Yo, what's good? Please do not leave a like on this video unless you really enjoy this video. So if you leave a like, then I did my job for today. Now sit back, relax, and let's get right into this thing.
Police officer, they're giving you the mini version. Here you come again. Look at him.
Is he coming over here to me?
It's a robot. Yeah, he coming over here. Oh, it's the and the thing coming this way. He walking backwards. And look at the kids. Look at the kids. The kids are in love with him. Oh my goodness. And he's Elon Musk
has arrived.
He has arrived. And this is his army. This is the small version right here.
That was funny.
This is the baby version of the police. Look at he's waving at them.
Oh my goodness.
He's waving at the kids. Got the kids in love with it. And it's gonna snatch their mama and daddy right out their arms.
Don't say that.
It's gonna pick up the kids and take the kids with them. I'm telling you what the thing gonna do. What?
She's hilarious.
Oh. I ain't saying nothing. Look, all the kids running out to see it. They saying, hi, robot. Look at the kids, Chief. He coming back. Police officer, they're giving you.
Oh, man. So now we got robots out here walking around. Dang.
Very careful. Hold on. Very careful. This is what I said. I should be very careful.
Why are you disturbing everyone?
Get the fuck out of my country, man. Can we this guy? You're not even an American black. You're, what the fuck is that act? Fuck you. Get out of my country. Harassing a white man, tapping his glasses. Get the fuck you.
That shit got you hot, huh? That shit got you mad. That shit ruffling your feathers, huh? It ruffling that little funky ass mustache you got. Y'all is weird. How about that, bitch? First of all, let's go through history. My country. Whose country? Whose?
Why did he slap his glasses like that, man? The way he slapped his glasses. Look how he slapped his glasses. Yo, he meant that, man. He was gonna slap them glasses off his face. That is hilarious.
Whose? With your musty, fermented drink bringing ass, poisonous ass. You musty, poisonous settler tourist, bitch.
He said, be very careful. Be very careful.
Oh, that's just how I am. It's a go-to excuse for people who acknowledge and are aware of their wrongdoings,
Yep.
but refuse to
change
Exactly.
like. Now they trying to get you to accept it. Absolutely.
No.
Oh, that's just how.
That's real.
This man killed his uncle
No.
because he ate. Get ready for this.
No.
He ate his. Listen. He ate his honey bun.
What?
Yeah.
His
He
honey
kills
bun.
his uncle because he ate his honey bun. Now you in jail for life. And what the fuck are you gonna say? Huh? When you go to jail, what are you locked up in here for? You see people going, I'm here for murder, man. Robbing banks and shit. Drug dealing, yo. All kinds of real crimes. And they said, what are you in here for, sir? I killed my uncle, man. He ate my honey bun. That's gonna be your
That's
cell
crazy.
name. Honey bun. Yeah, that's what you gonna be. We gonna make you our bitch. How the fuck you gonna kill somebody over goddamn honey bun? Now, I don't know if you know what the honey bun is, everybody. It's an urban delicacy, an urban snack, an urban treat, an urban pastry. It has about 9,000 grams of sugar, right?
Nah, that's crazy. Over a honey bun? Over a honey bun? Are you serious? Dog, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. No way.
It has 700 different chemicals in it. If you look at the back, like the ingredients, you can't even pronounce half. They're always in a plastic pack. Sometimes it's Hostess, different companies. Sometimes it's glazed, and sometimes they got the icing on it. I grew up on that in Chicago, and honey buns were bomb as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, you can get them in gas stations, stores.
And don't let you have no ice cream with it. So what?
The honey bun was the real deal. You opened up the package and it was real sticky, and you would lick the package and you would bite the honey bun like that. Was gooder than a. Sometimes they'd be smashed a little bit. Yo, you heat them up. As soon as you eat the honey bun, you can't feel the foot and you go blind in your left eye. It's that sugary. But for some reason, we were able to eat that shit and play basketball, baseball. You can do 8 sports after you hit the honey bun because you like, what's the next sport? You know, I'll play that too. Shit. I'm ready. Shit. I ain't going to sleep. So the fact that this dude is going to jail for life because he killed his uncle over a honey bun is fucked up. I understand his anger. If somebody ate your honey.
Nah, I understand his anger too, though. Like, you leave your honey bun on the counter, you know, I'm gonna come back and get that later. I'm gonna go outside for a little minute and go grab something. I forgot my ball. I forgot my ball at the park. I gotta go get that real quick, and then you come back home. You thinking about your honey bun. Somebody ate your honey bun. Who ate my honey bun?
Bun, man. It's probably the last honey bun. You walked all the way to the store to get that honey bun, and you anticipated eating that honey bun, and someone eats it all. I understand the anger, bro. There's a honey bun fury. I understand you smacked shit out of them, but you killed them. God, I bet you any money it was the frosted honey bun.
Hey, the frosted honey bun's the hit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that is funny. Cause that's to be the ones too. Those is the hit too. Dang. Or the chocolate con. Oh man. It's over with.
That'll make a motherfucker die.
Yeah.
This man.
I mean, I ain't gonna say he got a point on killing somebody over a honey bun, but man, I understand why it got like that. I understand now.
You always have money. You never not have money. The fact that you even create an experience where you can think you don't have money is very creative of you because it's an illusion. You can literally make money from paying your bills. Giving and receiving is the same exact thing. Once you think you lost money when you paid something, you have already created the separation, which is also an illusion. Everything is connected. And once you trick the mind into knowing that you always in receiver mode, I promise you make more of the physical money too. I've been manifesting like crazy, bro. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Try for yourself and let me know what the fuck happens. Let's just say you paid your Apple bill. You really received money plus some. Received another month of Apple Music. I love music. It always makes me happy, and the day always feels better when I sing or dance. Money is a frequency, it's an energy, it's beyond just physical paper. Number one, since giving and receiving is the same thing, you just lock that into your subconscious mind that you received some money. Number two, you wrote down what you received instead of what you lost. Instead of you saying, bruh, damn, I just lost $10 to this bill. You just received this, and this, which is going to give you the frequency of money to open your receiving field more. Receive the money idea that if I act on it, I know it can make me $500 fast. Sometimes we get the money idea, we get the frequency of the money, we just don't do the damn idea. That would have been $500 for you. So let's just say right there, you already received some money. I don't give a fuck if you got a bottle of water from somebody at work. You just received $1.29. You helped yourself feel replenished, cleansed, and healthy. This total just off of that right there is $512. If you start retraining your mind to start seeing all of the stuff you're receiving, all of the frequency of money you actually receiving, then you open yourself up to receiving more money. Do you get what I'm saying? You will get the physical paper too. But you got to start tricking your mind or it will trick your ass. Lack is not even existent. It's just you're focusing on losing instead of receiving. And losing is also an illusion you can only gain. Boy, these downloads on how to trick the mind into receiving more have been helping me manifest.
Show gratitude. Just show gratitude. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna need my $10 back. Nah, let me stop playing. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. Let me stop.
People in 2025 are saying put down the groceries and pass me the meow mix because now cat food is now cheaper than human food. Prices have gotten so out of hand, now people are buying canned cat food for dinner. This guy is going around and showing us his favorite cat meals, and you know, just in case if you want to try some.
I've been eating cat food to save money on food lately, and I can show you some of my favorites. That's a good one.
Really? Where's he from, y'all? I want to know where's he from.
Usually I have this one for dinner. Somebody already cracked it open, they couldn't wait. If I want a treat, I'll have some of these. These are pretty good. Can't go wrong with party mix, though. I love eating cat.
And I'm gonna tell you this is nothing new, y'all. I've actually heard of people eating animal food. This guy right here, he might be a furry or whatever they're calling it nowadays. You know, those people playing cosplaying as animals. So take precaution. But the fact that people are reverting to eating animal food, have you guys seen the price of soda now, y'all? Look at this. This is crazy.
12 motherfucking 99. I know these ain't the damn cheap grocery prices y'all voted for. Selling your soul to an orange fucking piece of shit. $12.99 for a 12-pack. That's more than a damn $1 a can. And that's
People in 2025 are saying put down the groceries and pass me the meow mix because now cat food is now cheaper than human food. Prices have gotten so out of hand, now people are buying canned cat food for dinner. This guy is going around and showing us his favorite cat meals, and you know, just in case if you want to try some.
I've been eating cat food.
Man, I don't care. I'd rather eat nothing. Literally, I'd rather just eat nothing. I'm not eating no. Say goodbye.
Y'all, the Guadalupe River already claimed over 80 lives, y'all. And guess what? They're talking about a round 2. They saying it's another storm about to hit.
Damn.
People didn't even have a chance to recover. They're still looking for people. And it's jump about to hit again? Y'all, this is not normal, bruh.
Started seeing people rushing toward their cars and packing up, and that's when we heard from volunteers that water was apparently building up north, and there were major concerns that it was coming this way. We also then, shortly after that, got this text message: an emergency alert, severe. It says right here, high confidence of river flooding at North Fork of River, move to higher ground.
You can't make this up. They got another alert. They already flooded, y'all. Now another surge is about to hit. They put out the alerts. If you're in that area, get the hell out. Emergency. People that was there said that jump hit like a tsunami, y'all. Y'all seen the video on my last jump. The water was just... I'm praying for everybody that's affected by this and still gonna be affected by the next one. All the people that lost their life, their homes, everything. This shit is crazy, y'all, but it's becoming more normal.
Anytime you feel a shocking pain in your body, it's your nervous system trying to tell you something. Every pain that you feel is an electric shock, and it is your body trying to tell you that you need to change something within your life. If you have foot pain on the vein that goes all the way up to your adrenaline glands, this means that you are way too overworked. You are way too stressing yourself out. We are electric beings. Anytime that we're trying to save a life, we charge ourselves with electricity because we are electricity. You're going to have electric currents of pain constantly shocking you, reminding you that you need to heal. Anytime that you avoid healing something within your life, it's going to manifest into your body. Anytime you feel a shocking...
Don't want to fuck with these people if they're any of those life paths. And the reason why, for the one, is because it is the number of aggression, it is the number of the fighter. Then we have 8, just because it is the number of karma, and it won't even be them who do you dirty. Your job or a random car will do you dirty. Then we have the 11, as it is the crash out number, and it is double 1. So it's double of this, essentially. Then honorable mention 9, as it's ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war, so go figure. If you'd like to learn more about numerology, I have a free PDF in my WhatsApp group. It's in the bio of my general chat, so join up. Don't.
Hey, it's hard. My bad. You're right. It's hard.
What is this?
Hey, what kind of fireworks is them, Mike? They ain't explode yet. They changing form. Whoa. Hey, wait. How did they do that? No. It changed forms in the middle of the air. That was a fucking circle. Hey, yo. Hey, it's
5 everyday things that can be replaced by some natural. I think just like part 3. You can replace this goofy ass vegetable oil with avocado oil. Vegetable oil don't digest. It just gives you heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Number 2, you can replace your mosquito spray with tea tree oil. Get some essential oils, rub it on your skin, and you're gonna watch the mosquitoes run away from you like the upper class rich niggas run away from the IRS. You can replace your toxic Teflon pan with copper or stainless steel pans. Teflon is a forever chemical, meaning you cannot get it out your body once it's in there. It's no good. You can replace your chemically infused soap bar with a natural soap bar. Link in the bio for this specific one, but you can find them anywhere. You can replace your pre-workout with pink Himalayan salt and honey. If you pour some honey on your hand, put some pink Himalayan salt on it, and then you're gonna have hella energy at the gym, and you're gonna have a better pump. And when you got a hangover, you can replace your fake electrolyte drinks with real electrolytes found in coconut water. Back in World War II, when soldiers lost a lot of blood, they used to use coconut water to replace it. Coconut water is H3O2. It breaks into the cell and hydrates it. Water cannot hydrate the cell unless sodium is present to pull that water into the cell. H3O2 has everything that water is missing. You learn something new every day. If you want to learn more stuff, click the link in my bio.
Oh, I know you fucking lying. Damn, that's a big ass slime.
Hey, somebody got some explaining to do. Where this picture come from? Do y'all see that? Y'all see who that is, right? Y'all see what's behind them, right? Somebody better start explaining some things to me. Because I'm about to assume some stuff in a minute. What in the world? Baby, let me go ahead and go back to minding my own business, because I don't know what's going on here.
If you recently got towed up by mosquitoes like me, but you didn't even know you got towed up, you just like woke up and seen mosquito bites and you like, where'd all these mosquito bites came from? Or like you wasn't paying no attention, you was partying and you turned around and you towed up by mosquitoes, let me tell you what that means. You got an energy vampire near you. Somebody near you is draining your energy, and then if it ain't that, and it's probably a combination of the two, really, dark forces then attacked you in your sleep, baby. Yes, you heard me. If you just looked up randomly and you got mosquito bites everywhere, you ain't never seen a mosquito, you never felt a bite, you probably just got attacked by something real negative. Something real negative, something real dark. Yeah, somebody might have had a negative entity on them and it attacked you. The person who was draining your energy might have had a negative entity on them and that attacked you. Or you could have just walked into a negative entity and didn't even know and that thing attacked you. Like, but yeah, so now you know. If you recently got towed up by mosquitoes like me, but you didn't even know.
When you're about to shift to a higher timeline, these are some of the signs you're gonna see. You're gonna experience a tower moment, which basically means your new reality is gonna cost you your old one. You'll see people, things, relationships, circumstances falling out of your life. The universe has to make room for the new to come in. You're gonna be bombarded by angel numbers. When you look at the clock, on receipts, license plates, everywhere you go, you are going to be followed by angel numbers. These are synchronicities. You might notice that your tastes in things change, no longer craving alcohol, junk food, because you are ascending to the highest version of yourself. yourself. You're gonna notice that you're more intuitive. Your intuition is coming online to guide you. We are all psychic. You've just been programmed to suppress it. You'll pick up on other people's intentions, energies, and you will especially get intuitively guided to make decisions that make no sense, but end up leading you exactly where you need to be. When you're about to shift to a higher timeline, these are some of
Bro, what kind of heat is the sun throwing, y'all? What kind of sun do they have? This, oh my goodness, y'all. What is going on with our sun? The whole car is melted and warped like it's been through a solar baptism, y'all. Like the sun was literally sending personal solar flares at this car, y'all. This is in Mexico. This car is literally sitting at the border where, you know, on the American side and when you have to cross in order to go to Mexico. I don't know how long that car has been there for, but the sun is angry at it. Look at this one over here. This guy bought a brand new car and he parked it outside of his house, y'all. And he came outside and he found out his window was warped from the sun. Look at this. And he tried to contact the manufacturer about it so they can fix the situation, and they said it's not, they can't do anything about it because it's weather related. This has to do with the sun, the new sun. It is so hot in Arizona, about 106 degrees, and tires are melting. But it's not just 106 degrees. This is a new type of degree now because the sun is a lot different, y'all. 10 years ago, 106 degrees in Arizona, you would not see things like this. But now you have things like this happening. This is a new sun, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better go out there, you know, respect the sun because it's going to be here for a very long time. But let me know what you guys think.
To promise that we are not going to raise iPad children, please.
As a Gen Z who majored in education for 1 semester and worked in childcare for about 8 or 9 years, and who has many younger relatives, I think I speak for many of us when I say that Gen Alpha, or the iPad kid generation, is so far an absolute terrifying nightmare to deal with. And I want to talk about this today. And I know people say this about every young generation. It's kind of like a rite of passage for aging. But it is an epidemic to the point where teachers who have taught their entire lives are just up and quitting their jobs now because they can't handle these kids anymore. And yes, of course, there are other issues like benefits and pay, but the main reason when polled for most teachers is the children's behavior of recent years. The main issues we're finding with Gen Alpha, which to be clear was born between 2010 and 2025, and most of their parents are either millennials or Gen Xers, is that they're having extreme social issues and they have like little to no mannerisms. The iPad kids are out of control! I'm not lying when I tell you, as someone who used to nanny for a lot of families, I have some crazy stories, but the families that were the easiest to manage were the families that extremely controlled screen time for their kids. I think a big issue is that these kids are using screens at a rate we've never historically seen before, and these parents are replacing like parenting and babysitters with iPads. Like even Gen Z didn't have this level of access to the internet quite. And we all know that all this screen time is bad for everyone in society, but we're directly seeing that in things like this generation as a whole is having reduced attention span and concentration. So that might be why like ADHD diagnoses seem to be going up and up. They spend less time socializing in person, and this one I've seen the most with the kids in my life is less development of creativity and imagination. The kids I've watched over the years have no interest in coloring and building, and they just want to sit on their iPads and watch Netflix and play apps and games. The worst families I ever had to nanny for were the families that allowed their kid like unregulated access to their iPads and whatnot because they just wanted to be on those 24/7, and it was a nightmare. These kids didn't want to go and play outside, they didn't do a lot of imagination play, and they never wanted to go and play with toys, they just wanted to sit and play on their apps. And I would watch them play on the apps just to see if it was really all that bad, but there was really like no creativity happening on those apps. And terrifyingly enough, if you tried to take this tech from these kids, they didn't know how to act. And I could always tell when a parent didn't have proper boundaries or anything, because if you try and take an iPad out of an iPad kid's hand, not only will they throw a tantrum so large, but they will start physically hitting you. And the first few times this happened whilst I was nannying families, I was amazed because like, who allows their kid to behave like this? Even as a child who would throw temper tantrums, like I knew that you would never put your hands on someone who at least wasn't immediate family. There were some kids that had no problem even straight up hitting me in my face. And I think a lot of the millennials that I work for really liked having me as a nanny because I would slowly try and like infiltrate my parenting style into their lives because I was around the family so much. Specifically, every day when one family came home from school, one was like 5 and the other was about 7, so they didn't really have homework ever. I would take all of the electronics and put it away, and tantrums would start. And I'd say, that's fine, let it all out, let it all happen, do what you need to do here. But if it was a nice day out, I'd be like, okay, let's go outside. We'd all go outside. I would close and lock the door behind us and tell them, go play. You have tons of outdoor toys that you literally never touch. Or if it was cold outside, usually these kids had entire playrooms that went completely untouched because of these iPads. And I'd say, go play with your toys in the playroom. You have hundreds of toys, go and play with them. You will find something to do, I promise. And in 3 or 4 hours, when your parents are home, you get all of your tech back because they don't care. And yes, usually I would allow like 20 or 30 minutes of TV time after school sometimes to allow them to wind down and relax, because everyone needs to relax after a long day at work. Other than that, iPad games and movie nights were things that had to be earned by doing little chores or just helping out around the house, like every other family who was raised in the 90s and early 2000s would have done it. And if I was with the family long enough, I genuinely started to see improvements with the children to the point where the parents would see it too. And a few times in passing, I had parents be like, what are you doing? Like, they seem to just be behaving better. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm raising your kids. Like, I'm teaching them about actions and consequences and how to handle their emotions properly. And listen, I'm all for handing a kid an iPad when you're out in public at lunch or whatever to coddle a public meltdown, because you know what? We had these. This is what my mom would bring us to kind of babysit us when she's out in public, just trying to have a lunch with her friends. But this is not a 24/7 replacement for raising your child. So you know what? When I have kids, when Gen Z has kids, we're going on eBay, we're getting the 1998 LeapPad learning system. But I also think it's important to note that it's not the iPad's fault that kids are turning out this way. Historically, we've always blamed tech for issues in our children. At the end of the day, it is the parenting style and approach, or lack thereof, to blame, really. I'm not trying to mom shame or say this is easy, but we can do this. This has gotten out of hand.
Nah, I agree. Definitely can blame the parents for that. But I'm just glad that I got a chance to experience both sides. You know, I got a chance to see the shift. I literally saw the shift. Like, I see my cousin on they iPads, like, and you know how they get if you try to take it. It's over with. But I'm glad I got a chance to experience being like going outside, because kids don't even go outside nowadays. That's crazy.
And the get out is going on here. So I saw this on X, y'all, and I had to share this with y'all. So this couple, this interracial couple, went on a date, right? Now this dude posted this on Facebook originally and it went viral. He said, "This is why I don't usually date outside my race." Now, if y'all have never seen the movie Get Out, you better go watch it. So basically he went out with this girl. They went on a date. That was the picture of them. And then she texted him saying, "I definitely enjoyed our night out, but I don't think my parents can find out about us, ... He said, "Same here, and why?" And she said, "They despise black guys. My last black boyfriend, let's just say it didn't go well. They literally set him up to be put in jail for life for something he didn't even do. Google Wellington. I really like you, but I don't want anything to happen to you." Not giving his government name. And then he replied and said, "I like you too. And yeah, that's crazy. I went to school with him. Maybe if you sat down and had a conversation with them, they'll loosen up. Think they would be down for dinner?" And she said, "I'll ask, LOL, because I really like you and I will not lose you." And then he said, "I don't want to lose you either." And then she basically said that her mom and stepdad would be open to meeting that evening. So I guess he meets the parents. He takes a screenshot of the dinner and shows receipts of the meeting. This is so creepy. So he took her phone and saw a message. This is so creepy, y'all. Saying this. He said, it says basically that was her talking to her mom. "Mommy love. He seems well put together, but it's something about him me and Jeff don't approve of. He seems like he would be good around the house for things we need, but not for a relationship. Tried to convince him to start working for us, and once we take a trip to the mountains this summer, well, know the rest. Well, you know the rest." What? And then she said, "Mom, I really like him. Can I at least keep him? He's very sweet." What? And then she said, "Not at all. Dating a black guy in the South, especially Mississippi, is not recommended. Do as you're instructed, please. You'll find someone better." And then she says, "Okay, I'll let him know that Jeff is hiring for work around the house." And like, what? He then posted this post on FB saying, "So this is why I stopped dating outside my race. Would be good and set up. And to this day, she still don't know that I saw those messages in her phone because I left afterwards and never said nothing else about it. Be careful out here, especially in Mississippi." Y'all better be safe. This is crazy. This is literally insane that this is a true story. What in the Get Out is...
No, that definitely sounds like something out of Get Out. Dang. That's creepy.
Michael Jackson exposes the dark truth about music.
Singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song or become what you're saying.
Now, Michael Jackson being one of the greatest musicians to ever live, you can safely say that he's an authority figure when it comes to the subject of music. The reality is that music is one of the most powerful forms of programming. You don't just listen to it, you actually absorb it. Let's do a quick experiment. How does this make you feel? Now, how does this make you feel? Two different songs, two completely different vibes. And look, you could listen to whatever you want to listen to. I'm not here trying to discourage you from listening to any type of music. But the fact is, you are what you consume. It isn't only you are what you eat, you are what you consume. So if you keep taking in destructive music, don't be surprised if your life starts to reflect that.
Dang, that's true. You are what you are. You are what you are consuming. It started so bad, but you are what you consume. Sometimes you gotta throw on a little Drake, Kendrick Lamar. Nah, Kendrick Lamar be spitting though. I ain't gonna lie. We all know that, but throw on some 21 Savage. Sometimes you wanna have a little fun. It's cool. But you cannot let that music influence you. Right?
Yo, somebody just told me they about to take a nap. You wanna randomly take a motherfucking nap in the middle of the day? If you taking naps in the middle of the motherfucking day, that tells me everything I need to know about you, baby. I got my motherfucking eye on you. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been needing to let this out for a little bit now, and I can't really let it out the way that I truly want to. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let it out to y'all. Fair warning, if your phones are loud and you're still here, turn it down. Okay. Bitch, you could have left me alone!
Okay, see, I know how in the movie they cloned Tyrone. We knew Jamie Foxx was a clone way before the movie said it because he was wearing the color purple. No, y'all didn't know that? Y'all don't know how to read color in film? Okay, don't worry about it. I got you. Hey, I'm Latasha. I'm a TV writer and an avid fan of TV and film, and I'm going to teach you how to dissect color in movies. PSA, none of my videos are for the you thinking too hard ass niggas. Thanks. So usually in film, yellow represents the everyday world, and in this film, they clone Tyrone. It represents humans. The color blue, as not yet seen here, represents the new world. So in They Clone Tyrone, it represents the clones. So why would the color purple on Jamie Foxx be a spoiler reveal? Well, the color red equals danger. Mix red, danger, with blue, clones, new world, you have a dangerous clone in the midst. We can even see how in this angle, how Yo-Yo and Fontaine are focused on a common enemy, except Jamie, who's looking right at Fontaine. And of course, that glowing, blaring red right behind him. He's in danger, girl. So why would Fontaine be in green? Well, this was a sleeper cell to represent the spoiler coming all the way at the end of the movie. We have been following Fontaine in the everyday world the entire time, thinking he was the hero, when reveal, he was blue, a clone. And they said, hey Tyrone, is that you? Green is the combination of yellow, the everyday world, and blue, the new world, making Fontaine a clone the entire time. Even more fun fact, writer-director Joel Taylor was the actor who delivered the line. So that wasn't so hard, was it? That was it. I send you guys off to do it yourselves in movies, and see you next time.
How they always adding shit to the job description, never adding shit to the salary?
Gawd.
How they always adding shit?
See, I didn't even want to go to the liquor store, but my dog, like, he keep pressuring me, like, look. Stop, I don't want to go. Rex, I don't want to go. Stop pulling me. Stop pulling me. Stop pulling me, Rex. Oh my God, Rex. See, I didn't even.
X started to study frequencies.
Shout out to X.
He figured out how to use his music to convey the exact emotions that he was feeling and that he wanted people to feel while they were listening to his music. And Jocelyn Flores is one of the first songs that I ever heard that literally grabbed my attention, drew me in, and from there I was hooked. I wanted to know more. I enjoy studying how the brain responds to certain frequencies and why, and so did he. And so he made his music with that in mind, and his music had the power to heal. And I believe that he was on the verge of breaking through to that level and healing people through his music because he figured out how to connect to people through his music. And I made a video about this a long time ago, but it wasn't that well received because there were some things that weren't so good about his past that I was unaware of, because literally I heard the song pulled me in, and then I found out who the artist was, and then I found out, how he went about creating music, and I was unaware of anything that was going on in his personal life. But I can say confidently that the way that he was approaching music and the way that he was learning and like mastering his craft in real time, I believe that he was in a league of his own. Like, he was literally on the verge of something that a lot of artists will never even have the ability to understand or even care enough to want to understand. So I always give him his flowers because honestly, he did a lot in a short amount of time. And I think if he would have lived longer, he would have been able to redeem himself. But that's just my thoughts. I don't know. This is just,
Yeah, man, that sucks. Every time I hear about that, and it's like X was on a whole nother path for real. It sucks though. It really do. Cause it's like once they gone, they gone. There's nothing you can do now. It's like, yeah.
I'm seeing Gen Z talk about life lately, and honestly, I feel it in my chest, bruh. I feel it. Especially the 2000 babies. I am seeing it. Asking what's the point? What are we working towards? Why are we working nonstop just to barely get by? I feel it. It's heavy. And I'm scrolling through the comments and everybody's saying the same thing. I'm tired. I feel this sense of doom. Nothing feels real anymore. Not just talk, right? It's not just talk. It's a collective heaviness. And I'm 27, right? I'm an older Gen Z, but still Gen Z nonetheless. And I felt this in high school, right? The idea of working a 9 to 5 and then coming home and just entertaining yourself and then repeating the next day. Back then it was already something in my spirit rejecting that. And now more and more of us are waking up and asking, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? The American dream ain't a dream no more. The American dream is dead. It's survival. It's exhaustion. It's wild because millennials feel it. Gen Alpha, they're picking it up. And the boomers, they ain't really talk about it. But now everything's coming to the surface. People are thinking about leaving the country. I don't blame them. I've been having those thoughts myself. Living where life doesn't cost your soul. You know what I'm saying? Living where credit doesn't rule you. Where you don't have to work yourself into a grave just to live decently. And we're up against a lot in this system, right? Let's be honest. Like AI taking jobs. People are already having trouble finding work. Job market ain't good right now. You know what I'm saying? People's benefits getting cut. People in chaos right now. People really going through it, bro. Like I talk to people generally, heart to heart. People are going through it. Don't believe everything you seeing. Not everyone's out here living the glamorous influencer life. You might be doing well if you rich and you live in that life, okay. But for the majority of us, it's not like that. On top of the political chaos, the talks of war, pandemics and all that. It's a lot. See, I was in the middle of Costco the other day, and I got stopped by a lady. She looked like she was an older millennial, and she was asking me about the rice in my cart. And next thing you know, she's like, I don't even really know what to eat anymore. You know, because it seems like everything here is just, we're being poisoned here in America. The artificial dyes and the preservatives. And we're in the middle of Costco talking about it. We confused about what to buy. We don't know what to get. Because it seems like everything's just slowly killing us. Getting us sick and having to go get medical bills that are expensive on top of everything else. We are grieving systems that we never asked for. And then we're just expected to keep going like everything's just fine. I mean, even relationships ain't the same no more. Like, relationships, bro. The internet done shifted everything. It's like nobody's really healing. Everyone's just surviving. I'm 27, and it's hard to even imagine what my 30s are gonna look like. But I do know this. I'm not a pessimistic person, right? I'm a very positive soul. If you know me and you speak to me, you know I like speaking life into people. But when I take an objective look at just what we're dealing with in these systems filled with fear, it is chaos. It is a lot, right? When you really get into it. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. We're just awake.
Yep, the American dream is definitely death. We just, like, what are we doing? Right? Like you said, what are we doing, yo? What are we working towards? Death? Because at this point, man, we just trying to get by. We're just trying to get by. Literally every day, we're just trying to get by. Some days I feel like the days just be on repeat for real. And other days you feel like you can just sit and breathe, right? Yeah, man. It make you want to go to a whole nother, yeah. Make you want to go to Thailand, China, get out of United States, right?
I want to say something, and I know some of y'all might feel away, get mad at me. Men have always been the prize. Women, no, let me, hold on. Let me finish, because I'm not, let me finish. Men have always been the prize. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Women marry who they can, men marry who they want. You can get offended by the statement, but if you really sit down and you think about it and you be honest with yourself, that is a very valid statement. Also, not only that, but by him saying that he is the prize, that does not make her not a prize. I myself am raising a young man. Men have always been the prize. We have gotten to a point where we disrespect our men so much. I worry so much about what the world is going to look like when my son becomes of age to date and to court and to marry. Because I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize. That will never be a thing. And if you have sons, nephews, whatever the godchildren, you should not ever tell your son, oh, she is a. Do you guys see what type of young girls are being raised? I want to say something, and I know.
At the end of the day, male and female need each other. That's just how things work. Simple as that. No one is better than the other. So that like that woman versus man, that gotta stop. That's not gonna get us nowhere.
There's a guy at the gym that literally stares through my soul like he's trying to siphon my energy, and I think he's a reptilian. So if someone has some characteristics that I can pinpoint, please put him in the chat. I think we got a reptilian on our hands.
Y'all know what's crazy? We really be out here eating dead animals with a side of macaroni and mashed potatoes. Y'all know what's crazy?
Nah, that's real. For real.
I think Virgos are the most dangerous sign. Like, we really a force you don't want to fuck with. Loyal, ambitious, and dangerously smart. We the perfect quiet storm. Like, we got that type of power that is silent, but it's gonna speak for itself in the most loudest ways possible. We don't seek attention, we command it. We don't seek respect, we command it. We don't chase nobody, because we know anybody that truly belongs in our life is gonna meet us at that level. A Virgo's loyalty is unmatched, but it ain't blind. We will stand by you, fight for you, protect you, all that shit like you a part of us. But only if you prove that you're worth it. We patient, but we ain't no damn fool. Be observing silence, taking mental notes, absorbing every action you do. You might not speak on shit at first. You feel me? Like, we may let shit slide at first, test your limits, see how far you gonna go. But just know, we know. When we finally do decide to exit, it's gonna be so cold, so clean, so absolute. You gonna wonder if you ever existed in our life. Like, Virgos will erase you so effortlessly. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. You're gonna question if you even mattered at all. And the worst part, we won't even hate you, because hating you means you hold a place in our heart still, holding a place somewhere in our life, in our mental capacity still. Baby,
what you call me? Inside. What you call me?
Get inside.
What did you call me? Yeah. Call me a nigga again. Call me a nigga again.
Don't do it,
That's
Billy.
bad business. That's bad for business.
Don't do it, Billy.
Can you go, ma'am, please?
Give me my keys that have my name on them.
Can you go, ma'am, please?
Give me my keys,
right,
and I will back off.
Can you let go, please?
Give me my keys.
Can you please go, ma'am? Like, you being mad at me.
What keys? What keys?
All you gotta do is wait till the cops gone.
God. She don't look real. Y'all can't tell me she don't look like a cartoon character or something.
I can record too, Al.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me my keys that have my name on them.
Y'all see this shit? Look at her no neck having ass.
Yeah.
He called me a nigger like 2 minutes ago, but it's all cool. I'm gonna be chill about it. Racing black people, man.
How do they have the energy to act like this? Like, do y'all be having the energy to go out for like this on people? I mean, if they take you there, then yeah.
Listen right here.
She is not real. She's not real. This is hilarious. She really standing like this. That's crazy. Like, go sit down. You know you tired of holding that phone like that. Go sit down. I can't believe people like this exist, man. It's crazy.
Zoe
So why is nobody?
Zoe finally did it. We made shoes for empaths using the ancient wisdom and techniques of the ancestors We made shoes that keep you grounded while you wear them. You see, empaths take on energy from other people when they're around them and need a way to release that energy. So by wearing rubber bottom shoes, empaths are not able to release that energy back into the ground. So we invented shoes that help you to stay connected. In success, they work, keeping you feeling energized and charged up all day. Are you an empath? Comment empath right now to get a pair of empath Aura Boost empath shoes made out of grass and copper. Thanks for the motivation. Zoe,
I need some of this. I ain't gonna lie. I need something like that. It's fire.
Listen, I stand with the young man that said if we don't like our government, we can fucking overthrow them. It's in the Constitution. So if you didn't know it, now you know it. Because a lot of y'all complain about a lot of shit and ain't gonna do shit about it. So listen, if you ain't gonna do shit about it, shut the fuck up right now. Because y'all all talk and no motherfucking bite. Enough is enough. We can get rid of their ass if we want to. What is it going to take for us to stand as a people and come together? If we tired of being tired, baby, we need to do something about it. If we tired how the government treat us, we need to do something about it. Either stand up or shut the fuck up. Because now is the time for us to come together and do what the fuck need to be done. Y'all talk too much and y'all ain't gonna do shit about it until it really hits your household. But baby, stop talking about it if you ain't gonna fucking be about it.
Fuck what you say, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. Just not call me right back, bitch. Just say, hold on, bitch. I'm never calling you the fuck again, bitch. This is the last motherfucking time we gonna motherfucking talk, bitch. Bye, bitch. Just say that. Just fucking say that. Don't say, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Stay up, wait for me. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you right back. And then you throw in the right back. Like, it's just gonna be like right back. Like, it was just supposed to, okay, give him like 2-3 minutes. Right back. Hold on, mama, call me. Bitch, that is your motherfucking mama. That's probably your other bitch. That's your other bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about goddamn. Talking about a goddamn. Oh, I was gonna call you back. Oh, I fell asleep. Oh, I forgot. You're a fucking liar. Cause I'm a fucking liar. And I say the same shit, you fucking liar. We're fucking. Bitch.
We all be lying.
You can't lie to no motherfucking liar, bitch. That shit is backwards. It's fucking backwards. You know that. Talk about I'm a goddamn call you back and don't call nobody motherfucking the fuck back. Bitch, don't motherfucking call me on my motherfucking cellular device, bitch, if you wasn't gonna call me the fuck back, bitch. Yeah. Fuck, nigga. I pay my bill for it to be utilized. To be called.
Alright, so there's a theory going around that technology is ran by demons. And I thought this was nonsense at first until I actually dug into it. Because y'all know me, I gotta dig into things. So when you look at circuit boards and motherboards, they all have these weird little patterns all over them that look just like this. So if you read the Lesser Key of Solomon, it basically talks about how Solomon probably used like demons to help build the temple. And the way he did it was basically by like trapping them inside of like sigils and symbols. This is why you get stuff like this. They be like, these are different types of demons. And you wonder like, what do these symbols mean? These symbols are sigils. Sigils are symbolic representations, often pictorial, that are believed to hold magical or mystical power, particularly in occult and magical practices. They are used to represent specific intentions, energies, or entities and are believed to facilitate communication with the subconscious mind or to manifest desired outcomes. So after hearing that theory and then reading the Lesser Key of Solomon, you're like, huh. And then there's also a bunch of ancient buildings that are designed just like our circuit boards and our motherboards. It really does just make you wonder. Like there's so many examples of like ancient buildings and even modern civilization that looks just like technology. Because in the Lesser Key of Solomon, it talks about how these seals and sigils, they were made with like metals, like silver, gold, copper, just like technology. Because in the Lesser Key of Solomon, it also talks about how these seals and sigils, they were made with like different types of metals. Like copper, silver, gold, metals that go into our technology, metals that go into our architecture. All right, so there's a theory going around that
This is why I didn't say anything about World War III. The government literally uses the same script every single year. And once you understand the pattern of how this shit goes, you tend to become more smarter and not jump the gun so much. Notice how nothing happened? Oh, and by the way, China signed an agreement. Russia said they want no parts of the war. Israel and Iran allegedly came to a ceasefire. There's even talks of Russia and Ukraine coming to a ceasefire as well. Ultimately, no, twin, this is not World War III. But the media got you fooled to believe that. So when people ask me and DM me, Dad, talk about World War III, talk about World War III. I'm not gonna jump the gun and make 1,000 videos was talking about how this is gonna be the end of the world. Just for a month to go by, now it's a new agenda. Now we talking about Diddy's trial and shit. Do not worry about what could be, because 9 times out of 10 is just another agenda. It was grown ass men crying. Literally, I cannot make this up. And imagine how low the vibration of the planet was when everybody was talking about it. When things go down, that's when billionaires buy stocks. Meaning while everybody was thinking it was World War III, billionaires were making more money off of your fear. Stop letting the media control your mind. And I'm not saying be naive, but don't be so quick to believe everything you see online. Because in reality, nobody knows shit for real, except for God. Only thing you have full control over is yourself and your own mind. So don't poison it with propaganda. Hit follow and stay woke. Love y'all. This
Hey world, let's trip and fall into it. What you doing like that? How close are you trying to get to the lake? You there. Now you in it. This
Yep.
animal's like, please, God. Thank you, God. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. Okay, I might be drunk. How you swinging at a machine that don't swing back and
Oh
get beat
my
up? What you
God.
doing? If you don't get your big wee ass out of here, get off that like that.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Skablooski. Dispatch, we got what you doing, Officer Skablooski down. Dispatch, well, I got you hang around because we got another fat ass officer down. Roger that. Skablooski. Over and out. This is what happens off of energy drinks. You go down a hill and end up on your
No.
face. Skablooski. A lot of dirt. Give him a monster. He'll be all right. Give him a monster. He'll be fine. What you doing? More.
Okay, Cinnamon has something to show y'all for real this time. For real. Alright,
Okay.
I taught him. Come on. Cinnamon! Do the circle.
Alright.
Do the circle. Alright, go. There's nothing in my hand. Circle. He did! Okay,
Nice.
Cinnamon.
You see this bone? Make video, otherwise nobody will believe what happens next.
Hmm? What? What did he say?
Camera, let's go.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Your eyes become bigger.
Did he just eat a bone?
Your name is Deep Throat.
Deep Throat.
Okay, you're not just gonna say that and then just throw the little snacks. You name that bird what, sir?
Deep Throat? Deep Throat is crazy.
It's time for me to smoke again. There's so motherfucking much shit going on the internet.
Deep Throat
I
is
don't think
wild.
this shit gonna never stop.
It's
I
not.
don't
It's
think it's
not.
an end to this.
It's
It's a
not.
nigga in this world right now with a Dragon Ball Z Pokemon Falcon Terminator bird, nigga. And he done named the motherfucker Deep Throat. Send me to counseling. Fuck it, dog. I need rehab or something. It must be me.
Right.
Everybody else doing everything. I'm sitting up in this bitch looking at it. I'm supposed to be doing, nigga, give me the gorilla spider. I already got the name. Shit, he the 8-legged freak. You already know what's going on. Come visit. Pet that nigga real quick. I can't wait till I grow that bitch.
If you eat breakfast, you'll have more energy throughout the day. And if you
Okay.
have more energy throughout the day, you'll become a morning person. And if you become a morning person, you'll have more hours in the day to plot your revenge on all those who have wronged you. So, eat breakfast.
How many of y'all are morning persons? How many of y'all are morning people? Morning. That word is so stupid. Morning. Who are you mourning? Who are we mourning? Right? So stupid. It's dumb.
All y'all be wanting to do is drink and smoke for fun. Like, can we go on a run? Can we
Okay.
go on a hike? Can
Yes,
we
ma'am.
do some shit for real?
Yes,
that don't
ma'am.
involve that? Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
All y'all be wanting.
And I'm not gonna lie, I took the walk up the mountain that day. Man, that is the best workout for real. Dang, that was a workout. I ain't gonna lie. That right there, walking up that mountain was a workout. Sweating. And I ain't take no water with me. I'm definitely, if I go again, I'm taking water with me. For sure. Hurry up, hurry up. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't get hit. You know you don't want to get hit, so keep going. Now this will make somebody work out right here. You about to get, imagine you about to get hit every time if you don't do the exercise. Dang.
Don't ever take me to no motherfucking zoo.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sad as fuck.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Why the fuck is a penguin in Houston, Texas? Send that man back to his hood immediately. That shit is abysmal. Don't ever take me to no motherfucking zoo.
Yes, ma'am. I got you. That is messed up. The way they be doing them animals, that is not right. They should not be doing them animals like that. She said a penguin is in Houston. Penguins, don't they live? I remember watching Happy Feet, right? So don't they supposed to be in the cold weather, right? Or am I wrong? Okay.
If you are somehow capable of picking up an insect, right? You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
that bitch ass motherfucker in your hand,
Yes,
and you
ma'am.
start walking towards me with that motherfucker in your hand,
Right.
and you start playing around. You're like, oh my god, you want to? I do not want to see. I do not want to see. What I want to see is get your ass back to fucking hell, demon.
Oh.
What are you doing? Do you want me to perish?
Oh.
Are you racist? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Maybe you did not get enough attention from your mother. Maybe you did not get enough attention from your father. That's why you are acting this way. You are acting. This is a crime.
Just say you scared of the bug. How about that one?
God forbid you kill a bug. You take that shit. You have it in a little tissue. You throw that bitch at me. Oh, I'll turn your ass into a motherfucking naked ass fucking possum. If you
Dora.
you are somehow capable of picking up.
Don't fall. Do not. She really fell. She really fell. What?
Yo, can you back the fuck up a little bit? I don't know who you trying to scare, but you got the wrong bitch. Move. Damn. Okay, stop chasing me. Look, okay, I'll go with you, but if I go, can we stop by a drive-through first? Cause I'm kind of hungry. I know you don't think you're scaring nobody, right? Look, I'm one of you.
God.
If anything, I know a few houses we could stop by. Wait, I need to call my mom or something. Wait, I'm gonna call my mom. Wait. Mom! Mom! I can't. Stop! Like, I'm not really scared. I'm kind of into it, but I'm also kind of freaked the fuck out. Have we met? Like, who the fuck are you? Stop! Stop! Wait, no. Stop. No, stop! Okay, I'm a little freaked out right now. If you could just stop following. Hey, I know it's the wrong time, but you know your shoes don't match your shirt, right? It's kind of embarrassing. Shit. Stop. We can't do this. It's almost like you know I like to get chased. Back up, because I'm kind of into this.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Get over here. Have you always been like this? Or like did something happen in your childhood to make you kind of, react out in like such anger? Because like, I don't know, I mean, I have time to unpack it. And I'm a really good people person. So if you want, we could just talk about this.
Capricorn.
Bro, how are you gonna chase me with those ugly ass shoes? Like, don't be chasing me with your fucking dirty ass shoes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you good? Are you good? Like, bro, you're fucking weird. Like, who does shit like, you know what? It's like what I told him. Oh shit. But I'm sorry. Like, what's happening right now? Like, I don't know if I should like run or just deck you in the fucking face. What the fuck is? Yo, can you?
What is one
That's
bug
hilarious.
that you scared of?
Now let me just start by saying, in this world,
Everybody got a bug they're scared of. I'm gonna go with caterpillar. No, it's not caterpillar. No, it was what is that bug? A centipede. Is it a centipede? It's a centipede. The one with the 1,000 legs that look like a spider. That bug right there, man. I see that you dying that I'm finding the shoe so fast. You gotta die. You shouldn't ever been in my house. You gotta die. Quick.
I only have two legitimate fears, okay? One is being paralyzed, and the other one is ghosts. If it's not those two things, unfortunately, all my jokes of being afraid were just jokes, okay? I'm a very fearless guy, not gonna lie to you. When I dropped off that building and surprised some of y'all, if you knew me in regular life, that was just a regular day for me. I do crazy stuff all the time. Now, that being said, there are only two types of bugs that bother me. I'm not scared of them, but I really don't like them. Number one, you could probably guess, millipede. Okay, I always say centipede, but I realized it wasn't the right one because the millipede got more legs, and that's the problem. It's got too many legs, bro. And when I think about it crawling on me, it make me want to snap my neck. You know what I'm saying? So I try to avoid those at all costs. Now I ain't gonna squish it or nothing as long as it don't touch me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it's where it's at, it's cool. The second one is bugs that evolve, because it's like that bug. You look at it and you think, oh, it's just a bug, and you don't think nothing of it until that motherfucker start flying. Now we got a problem.
What is one bug?
That's valid. Because you look at it, you be like, dang, he don't like, he can fly, I'm good. And then he get to flying. What type of bug are you, my guy? He just. So now you a caterpillar.
Diddy may scare Satan himself. Because what do you mean you kept it in mint condition, gang? Nah, don't scroll. Diddy was keeping his baby oil in mint condition. Bruh had climate control for the motherfuckers. So it wasn't enough that you was dressing up like a Muslim woman and sitting in the corner. Yes, they said that. You had rubber duckies buttered up in the baby oil, and I did not know what it was until someone had to explain it. You're nasty. Now you got cases of Astroglade in your crib, bro. Like, at this point, this is pure. This man worse than the sins in the Bible, bro. I think Diddy created new sins for us to add to the Bible. We need a new testament just for Diddy. People talking about some Diddy sus. No, bro, it's his own category of man. He needs his own community for what type of actions this man be doing, bro. Genuinely, I don't know if I could keep on hearing all these new things that this man keeps doing. Dressing up like Muslim women, rubber duckies. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? You see,
somebody said, every day I learn something new about this N-word against my own will. Right? For real. Who grandma is this? Y'all come get your grandma, man. She okay. All right. Showing too much.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody come get their grandma, man. Dang.
Fuck bending over for life, bitch. I ain't making shit happen. Fuck all that code switching. Nah, like real shit, man. Fuck all that goddamn extra thinking and shit. Fuck that. We see what we got. We doing whatever the fuck we want to do with that shit. That's the path. Either life make it fucking work or I'm out this bitch. God damn it. But I ain't finna pay up no more motherfucking happiness. We ain't doing that. Alright, I'ma just be miserable and hopefully life give me something so I can bitch fuck you. And I feel like that's saying fuck me, but yeah, fuck you, cause fuck me. I pick me, you stanky bitch. I pick me. I'ma be happy. And it's gonna remain that way. I got 3 pennies. I decided what the fuck I'ma do with them. That's what I wanna do. That's what I can see. I'm doing that. Either you turn these 3 fucking pennies into some fucking bitch thighs and a life for all my people, or I'm dead. I'm just gonna die a happy motherfucker. Cause shit, I ain't finna know. Like, if my job is anything other than to see the vision clear than a motherfucker, you can go and kill me now, cause fuck you. I'm at the point in my life now where, bitch, I would rather die happy in the same motherfucking spot, frozen place, conscious than a bitch, before I move around this motherfucker chasing ideas of some shit that I done fucking made up, and half the time, any other time, other people's ideas, and feel miserable the whole motherfucking time. You crazy as a bitch. Cause if life, I'm life, that's how I live for real. But if life's supposed to be so motherfucking infinite, and this bitch is so big and vast, and I can bend over backwards for that motherfucker and make some shit work for it, oh, I know I can look at that motherfucker and say, fuck you, figure it out. The point is,
Right.
all that begging, hoping, and fucking wishing shit that you doing, dead. Ain't no fucking reason to be here. So what the fuck you want to do? How you gonna feel while you doing it? What you got? And what you want to do with that shit. Stop even looking at that idea like the world telling me to just figure it out and I don't know what to do. Nah, you tell the world to figure it the fuck out. I just feel like one of these days you have to wake the fuck up and just start calling the motherfucking shots on everything. Ain't no fucking blanks. And if it is, bitch, I'm gonna put something there. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it is. Like, fuck you, fuck your ideas, fuck your book, fuck that shit, fuck my ideas. We resetting the game. And I'm the dev. And bitch, I'm corrupt as fuck. I'm finna put some fucking malware on this hoe. So yeah, you know, that's just how like I live. But without all the ego though, it's great, bitch. Yeah, you know, like, it's real graceful. You hear what I'm saying? Intense than a motherfucker. But still, you feel me? And I feel like the reason you hearing this is because that's what you need to start doing. Stop taking this shit serious. Start meditating. Fuck Ben.
Nah, for real. You gotta definitely stop taking life so serious, man. Have fun. Troll a little bit. Some days feel like you rich. You got $1 million in your bank account, even though you don't. It's okay. You just act like you do.
Can only bring one back to life.
That's crazy.
No.
That's
No. You can only bring 3 back to life.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
picking
Kobe,
Stanley.
Kobe and Gigi.
Yes, Stanley, Kobe, and Gigi, they count as one person.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaliyah. Wait, hold
Tupac,
on. Oh, dang, that's my
and Aaliyah.
So you're 3?
I gotta say Aaliyah.
You're 3 first. Me.
Okay, Kobe and Gigi, Aaliyah, and Tupac.
And you?
I'm saying Stanley, Kobe, and Gigi, and Aaliyah.
All right, solid list. Can only bring one.
So y'all bring it back. You got Kobe, I don't know what that is. Aaliyah, I don't know what that is. Tupac, John Winterspoon, Michael Jackson, don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Debo, and I don't know who this is. Who y'all bringing back? Oh, that's Paul Walker. That's Paul Walker at 8. Who y'all bringing back, man? I'm gonna tell y'all my list. Definitely gotta bring back Kobe and Gigi. That was messed up. I ain't gonna lie. Dang. Aaliyah, definitely gotta bring back Aaliyah. Who else we bringing back, man? Dang. Mike Jackson, Debo. Okay, if I bring back Debo or John Winterspoon, I gotta bring back both of them. So, nah, I can't do that one. I got Tupac. Oh, I already picked 3. I got Tupac, Aaliyah, and Gigi and Kobe. That's my 3 right there. What's y'all 3? Let me know.
Multiple gods and goddesses are hitting me up telling me that they don't have dreams at night. One of the biggest problems is the consumption of cannabis. Cannabis hinders your rapid eye movement, which is your REM sleep. This is needed to obtain a theta frequency, which is a vibratory resonance between 4 and 8 hertz. I made you aware several times that if you were to switch the cannabis out for Blue Lotus, which is a smokable herb that also could be brewed into teas, you will substantially amplify your ability to remember your dreams as well as have lucid dreams. On Holistic Remedies, I have high quality Blue Lotus that multiple customers have reported gave them stellar experiences. The customers that visited Holistic Remedies to ascertain the herbs I have available for decalcifying the pineal gland, as well as things like astral projection and lucid dreaming, have reported some phenomenal experiences. By way of taking the proper herbs and following my steps closely, I have guided several individuals to experiencing their first OBE or outer body experience. The blue lotus flower was all over the walls of ancient Kemet because of its phenomenal ability to connect you to the ancestral plane. It's a lot of fake blue lotus, so you have to be very careful what you purchase. The blue lotus, however, that I have available on Holistic Remedies is genuine Nymphia cerulea with a very high apomorphine content. After trying the blue lotus that I have available on Holistic Remedies, some individuals even gave up cannabis altogether. Now, I love my cannabis, but one thing I will say is after they begin to legalize it, then they begin to weaponize it, all right? They begin to utilize things like atrazine, as well as glyphosate, and things like paraquat, which are endocrine disruptors, all right? They have adverse effects on our neurophysiology and pretty much calcifies the pineal gland. A lot of the cannabis in certain dispensaries has even been said to contain toxic metals, such as arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury. Blue lotus is also great for activating the pineal gland, okay? It's great for activation of the pineal gland, which is the cosmic gateway to higher dimensional realms of consciousness. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to its...
How many of y'all be taking herbs?
You know, one of the craziest things to me is that in American Dad, Roger, he always had on a persona and nobody could tell that he was an alien, even though they were shitty personas. You could clearly see he's an alien. With the exception of the family, of course. I think the family could see through his personas is because he allowed them to see through his personas. Because Roger has a specific persona for each person in the family that they don't know that is him. I remember when Roger dressed up as a girl and he hooked up with Steve at a party. Steve didn't know that was Roger. He seen it as a normal human girl. Roger even has advanced alien technology that allows him to swap literal faces and skin with human beings. See, we as the audience, we can tell it's just a costume because we're in on it. But he clearly has the technology to just not be detectable by humans at all if he so chooses, even the family. And that got me thinking about real life. What if there's aliens everywhere in real life we just don't know? What if to each other they can clearly see through their disguises, but we as humans, we just can't tell? It's like they just walk past each other on the street and they'll look at each other, they'll be like, yeah, so you came to visit Earth too, huh? Like they over here talking to each other telepathically and everything or some shit. Cause remember in Men in Black when Kay was talking to Jay?
At any given time, there are around 1,500 aliens on the planet. Most of them right here in Manhattan. And most of them are decent enough. They're just trying to make a living. Cab drivers. Not as many as you'd think. Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on them.
You know, one of the craziest things to me is that in America,
my name is Steve, and I'm addicted to alcohol. And my name is Chris, and I'm addicted to cigarettes. Okay then, well, Lewis, would you like to speak? What about you? Yeah, I'll go. My name Lewis, and I'm addicted to turning on strobe lights around people with epilepsy. I also soak peanuts in water and mist that shit around people with peanut allergies, and then scare autistic children to they shit. And I'm here to hopefully find like-minded people like myself. You mean you here to get better, right? Hell nah. I ain't said nothing that sounded like that. My name is Steve, and I'm addicted to alcohol.
These people would say when they would wake up the next morning, their tent would be outside of the circle, and they wouldn't even realize.
While they're still inside the tent.
While they're still inside the tent. There is this place that people believe the devil goes and visits. It's in North Carolina and it's really deep in these certain woods. Pretty much no animals will go by this area. No plants will grow by this area. Anybody that goes over there, they won't be there long.
Really?
Yes. I didn't even believe this until I looked it up myself. It is a 40-foot circle of literally like barren wasteland. There's nothing around there.
Just dirt.
Just dirt. Nothing can grow there. They call it the devil's tramping ground. What people have said for years is that the devil goes and just walks around that area every night and he leaves the ground just scorched. Like there were people that actually would put their tent in the center of that area. These people would say when they would wake up the next morning, their tent would be outside of the circle and they wouldn't even realize.
While they're still inside the tent.
While they're still inside the tent. And everything that they brought would be moved outside of the circle.
Swear.
And there's a bunch of people that have claimed of this as well. Yes, it's not just one person or a couple stories.
Bro.
So I don't understand that. And there were people that would go over there and be like, let's debunk this. We're going to go and plant something here. Nothing will ever grow regardless of what you try to plant.
That's insane.
These people would...
Bruh. If I see something like that, man, I'm going to get my BB gun. I'm going to get my BB gun. You gotta die.
Sick, fucked up movies that you shouldn't watch because they'll ruin your day. Shram is about a serial killer laying in his own blood, reflecting on his own miserable life. This is a very surreal, difficult, brutal, fucked up movie that's on Screenbox. The Golden Glove is based on notorious serial killer Fritz Honka in 1970s Germany. You're gonna need a shower after this one. Open Grave's about a man that wakes up in a pile of dead bodies in the middle of the wilderness, and he has to figure out if somebody else is the killer, if he killed everybody. Open Grave is underrated and it goes hard. The Seasoning House is about a hopeless deaf girl that's sold at a brothel, and you don't need to know anything else, but The Seasoning House is gonna make you sick. This movie goes fucking hard. Baby Blues is based upon the real life case of Andrea Yates, and if you Google it, you're gonna get sick to your stomach because it's brutal. It's about postpartum depression and what happens when a mother unravels, and nobody is safe. This is a difficult watch. Sick, fucked up movies.
Yeah. You know what? I will keep my eyes somewhere else.
Hey, you?
Yeah, it is.
Prove it?
Prove it?
Yeah, prove it.
What do you mean, prove it?
I don't know.
I've been face down in a ditch for 2 hours. I was trying to save your buddy, okay? I don't think there's much left I have to prove. Okay,
Well,
if you could come
I
help,
don't-
that'd be nice. Okay, I don't know where this thing is or when it's gonna.
Oh, man. What is this?
It's sad because y'all dudes will believe anything. This woman is fully AI generated, 500,000 likes, and she has one of those OF pages. Oh yeah, and people are subscribing. Y'all are subscribing to a woman's page who's fully AI generated, being controlled by some scammers. Wake up. Take the lotion out of your hands. Get your shit together. Respectfully, of course. No.
No. That's actually kind of scary though. Dang. Somebody said I clocked it as AI instantly. I did too. I figured that was AI.
Calling my friends to see how dramatic they are.
Hello?
Danny,
What's up?
guess who didn't die?
No. Who? Who?
Nobody.
Vaughn, get off my phone.
Hello?
Cara,
Huh?
guess who didn't die?
Who? Don't play on my phone. The people dying that ain't never died before. Every time I turn around, it's a new casket.
Yo,
Cuzzo,
what's up, Vaughn?
guess who didn't die?
Who done went to hell?
What?
Who done went? Bye. Bye, Vaughn. It's good.
Dre, guess who didn't die?
Why is he doing
Lord,
that?
don't tell me none of them. What's good, bro?
Alex,
What's up?
guess who died?
Huh? Who?
Hey, guys.
I guess who didn't die?
Who?
Dang.
You play too fucking much. Get my phone. Hey, big sexy daddy.
Guess who didn't die?
Really know you, but who? 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 You think you too long to help?
Nobody can.
Man, what? Guess who is that?
Oh.
Calling my friends.
You know what the biggest tragedy right now is? You're born in the 1900s. You're born in the 1900s. I'm born in the 1900s. Everyone born in the 1900s was guaranteed at least one in their birthday. Now these kids are growing up and they have no ones. They have twos. Two is the number of femininity. That's why these kids are soft. That's why the New World Order waited until the 2000s to make that big push. Because it wouldn't have been accepted when everyone had that one energy for that fucking leadership and alpha fucking male energy. You know what the big...
Hey, 2001. Oh. I love this video.
I fucking love being a black woman! Yes! Oh God, I love it here. I love my life, Jesus. I love being me. Like, fuck!
She look amazing.
There's a conspiracy theory that claims that we're already dead, and the evidence comes from science. There are two things that are documented to happen when someone clinically dies. The first is that your entire life will flash before your eyes, and the second is that your brain keeps working 7 minutes after your body is gone. And we've literally recorded the brain still firing after death, actively creating memories. So for 7 minutes, we're in this dreamlike state where we're reliving our entire life. And according to this guy you may have heard of, Albert Einstein, time is relative. But what does that actually mean? This is suggesting that 7 minutes in the real world could feel like 100 years in the dream state. Kind of like when you fall asleep, you dream an entire movie, then wake up 5 minutes later. Now here's where it gets weird. Some people believe that we all died in 2012. That's when the Mayan calendar predicted the end of the world. And remember, this is all just for fun, this is just a conspiracy theory. This theory suggests that instead of an apocalypse, we collectively slipped into this 7-minute brain echo. And this right here, right now, is our dream. This is us reliving our memories. And little time glitches, little weird things like the Mandela effects, or like deja vu, or feeling like the world is off, those are just cracks in the memory trying to keep itself stitched together. So this theory is saying that that would mean that the world did end and we just haven't accepted it yet. Do you think we're 7 minutes into the afterlife? You can come over here for longer freaky videos.
Fuck y'all met at the hospital? Boy, where y'all met at the clinic or something? Y'all need to take this shit off live, gang. Real talk.
Meanwhile, I'm out here single as F. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's somebody gonna, eventually you ain't gonna be single for too long, not forever. Somebody gonna come along. Don't worry.
It's not about who's right. It's about who can heal. Who's really out here on a mission to genuinely heal the people. Everybody's stuck on trying to be
shadow work.
Be right. Is it this worm? Is it that worm? If we just focus on what's important, I promise you we can shift this realm by the next day. Why you think all these distractions keep getting created that push you away from who you really are? This is another distraction to see who's the smartest herbalist in the realm. This don't have to be a competition. It don't have to be a competition between spiritual musicians and artists and collectives. That's why a lot of us don't have friends. We already don't have family, earthly family. So we gotta go to y'all to get this spiritual connection and this love that we need. So we don't expect for y'all to turn around and in turn try to bash our name and throw us under the bus for anything that we may or may not know. We need to step out of that realm. It's enough competition everywhere if you just look around. What's important is how do you get rid of herpes and what type of herbs on the earth do we have to get rid of all type of parasites that cause blockages and distractions. Anything else is simply just feeding into the distractions and the ultimate lie. This is our realm. We don't have to argue with each other. We kings, we queens, we gods, we goddesses. It's not about who.
Indeed.
Yo, why do athletes do this? This whole talking to themselves thing. Yeah, that's kind of weird. She's doing it too. I guess she's trying to hype herself up or something.
Can't no fighter beat me. Can't no fighter beat me. Can't no fighter beat me. Ain't no fighter better than me. No fighter's better than me.
You see, the real reason why athletes talk to themselves is because they know something that you don't know. What you say to yourself matters much more than you think. Things that you continuously say start to shape your reality. And yo, it's not just limited to athletes. CEOs and top performers across the board use positive self-talk. Now, the crazy part is that we all use self-talk on a daily basis. It's just the majority of us use it in a destructive manner. For example, somebody asks you how you're doing, people say hanging in there, or not too bad. And when you give responses like that, whether you want to believe it or not, you're shaping your mind. You're shaping your outcomes. These people are not doing it for no reason. They understand the power. So it's about time you start using it in a constructive way instead of a destructive way. Yo, why do athletes do this?
hilarious.
I gave her all of me physically, spiritually, oh, fake spiritual, oh. I gave her.
So this fish was also spotted in Australia in the last couple of weeks. You can look up the articles on it. People are wondering what the Sam Dam's going on. There's ancient correlations with this fish and disasters. Doomsday. There is a whole nother theory as to why that is, but it's not really something. I'm not trying to post it here because they'll probably say it's, well, let's just say the censorship and whatnot. If you want to know the angle on that, comment Rumble below and I'll send you a link to my Rumble live stream channel. We go live every single night discussing what's going on in the world, and it's a
Come here. Why is everybody laughing? You know, all the time and energy everybody's using to laugh, they could be using to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Everybody who's extroverted, they see this and they think this is like an hilarious joke. People who are introverted, they know that that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's very serious, actually. Wanna know why? Because 10 minutes later, if nobody leaves, that please is about to get taken off of that wall as well. Does that make sense? Back it up. The thing is, people who are introverted are incredibly pleasant to hang out with. However, come here, because of that, a lot of people want to hang out with them for long periods of time. The thing is, introverted people have incredibly short social batteries. And when that social battery runs out, they need their alone time.
Let me tell people what actual hex is, okay? Think of it as like a mountain. If that mountain is extremely clean, like there's nothing to grab onto, that means you have no bad karma. If you have no bad karma attached, no one in the world can hex you. Imagine a mountain and you have crevices in it, and those are like your bad karma. Someone has like a grappling hook and they can attach something to that. But if you don't have any bad karma, you can't attach anything to it. So when it comes down to it, if you are a good person, no one can fuck you. Let me tell people what actual hex is.
That's real.
The reason why porn is free is because they want the fighting age males of the population to be spiritually castrated and have nothing but a lack of focus and no drive whatsoever, so that they can't cultivate the reality that they truly desire. Like, really ask yourself that, right? Nothing is free in this fucking world, right? Water's not free, food's not free, shelter's not free.
But yet,
porn is free.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Porn and social media are free. So genuinely ask yourself why, right? Maybe they want you distracted. Maybe they want you depleted. Maybe they want your focus, you know, shattered and fractured off into every direction. So you can't actually, like, plan a fucking avenue of attack on whatever endeavor you have and actually get results from it, right? So in order to drop these vices or these habits, whether it's porn, weed, or alcohol, you need to be able to identify the triggers or the things that are triggering you to indulge in them in the first place, right? With porn, with weed, with alcohol, with drugs, a majority of the time, the only reason why you're indulging in these vices is because you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you have a lot on your shoulders, and you're using them as a form of escapism, right? So you need to realize that these habits are keeping you in alignment with the lowest version of yourself. And when you visualize the best version of yourself, you'll be able to figure out what habits are in alignment with that version of yourself. So every time you have the urge to smoke weed, watch porn, drink, do drugs, you can transmute that energy into that habit that's in alignment with the best version of yourself. And that's how you'll change your reality over time.
Now, it's a bunch of shit going on, but ain't nobody told y'all to swim in it, though. This is starting to get the fuck out of hand. Who is the fucking manager up here at this goddamn water park? I need to speak to him about some doo-doo. Now, it's a bunch of shit going on.
There's definitely some doo-doo in that water.
If the sun is in outer space, why is there light on Earth but not in space?
Exactly.
Why do we say Christopher Columbus discovered America when there were already people in America when he got here?
Exactly.
When the wind isn't blowing, where does it go? Why do we call apartments apartments when they're clearly not apart? Why do we say the fire alarm is going off when it's actually going on? Why is pizza round, cut into triangles, and placed in a square box? Why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? If tomatoes are fruits, why don't we call ketchup smoothies? Why do we say taking a dump when you're actually giving a dump?
Exactly.
Why are there always 8 hot dog buns and 10 hot dogs? If there's no oxygen in space, how is the moon landing flag moving? Why do we call driveways driveways when we're not driving on them, we're parked on them? And why do we call parkways parkways when we're not parking on them, we're driving on them? Why do we call car delivered shipments shipments when they're not on ships? And we call shipments on ships cargo ships when they're not on cars, they're in ships. Why do we call waiters waiters when we're the ones waiting on them? Who came first, the chicken or the egg? If the egg came first, who laid the egg? If olive oil is made out of olives, then what is baby oil made out of? Why don't they make bacon packaging resealable? If the sun is in outer space...
Nah, for real. That last one, that's real. Now I gotta go get one of my plastic bags out of the cabinet because you didn't add that, yeah, man.
You need to be around your own energy. If you're around your own energy, you prosper. Just like a snake would prosper in Las Vegas, a snake city. Just like a dog would prosper in California, found in a dog year. Just like a pig would prosper in Ohio or in West Virginia. And that's basically how this game works. If you're around your own energy, good things happen. Yes?
I'm going to Los Angeles. No, I'm going to Las Vegas. My bad.
Fresh worked hard for it, but it also tells you the energies were aligned because America's a monkey nation and Fresh is a monkey and Miami's a monkey city. This is where he made it. You need...
When it comes to your address where you live at, do you care about the number
yes,
on the house?
1000%. The address you live in is going to mean much more than people know. A couple streets up, there's a 7 address. When you add up the address, it equals 7. The number 7 is for poor health, bad health. At that address, we see ambulance, we see nurses, we see doctors coming in and out of that house. On the flip side, I have a 5 house right across the street. 5 is the number of the entertainer. We have cars in front of our house all the time. They're always throwing parties. But they're a 5 house. That's the social house. Then we have a 9 house at the end of the corner, right? So that's the adaptability. So basically what that's going to do is that's going to take the energy from all the other houses around it. So that house is able to adapt to everything that's around it. So yes, the house you live in matters. A lot of billionaires, a lot of millionaires, their address equals 8, okay? So my address in my house, it equals 8. 8 is the number of money. 8 is the number of finance. And if I'm trading, I want to be in an address where it has friendly energy.
Say you live in the house like 1052. You just add the numbers?
Yeah, add all the numbers, take away the zeros, and then add that up, and that's going to give you the total number.
Got it. Yeah, so 1052 would be 8, right?
Yeah, 8. Yeah. Is that where you live? Is that, I'm not saying your address, but is it?
I'm 7. Should I give the number?
No, don't give the number. Yeah, don't give
I'll add it up later.
Yeah, add it up later. Add it up.
When it comes
Each zodiac sign has an erogenous zone or a sensitive area so you can stimulate them sexually. So if you want to stimulate your partner, look at their zodiac sign. So Aries, they like to be touched on their head, maybe softly touching their hair or caressing their scalp. They also like to have their face touched, so maybe lightly touching their eyelids or just stroking their face ever so softly, maybe like their jawline or near their ears. Taurus likes to be touched around their neck and their collarbone area, maybe the back of the neck. Geminis like to be stimulated on their arms and their hands, so gently rubbing their forearm, their inner arm near the armpit, or even like their palm of their hand or like their fingers. Cancer likes to be touched on their chest. It doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. They like to have their nipples bit or like twisted or rubbed on their chest area. Leos like to be touched down their spine, down to like the small of their back, right above the buttocks. Shoulders are also good for Leos, so any kind of back massage or like rubbing their back really softly. Virgo likes to be touched right below the chest, down to the navel, so like their stomach area, rubbing their stomach or touching their stomach very slightly. Libra sensitive spot is their lower back and their butt, so they love butt play. Okay, do with that what you will. Doesn't matter if they're straight or not. They love it. Scorpios, I know you're not gonna like this, but it is true. You're ruled by the genitals, so everyone's genital area is sensitive, but Scorpios are extra sensitive to that area. So being soft with their genitals works extra well for Scorpios. Sagittarius likes to be touched on their hips and their thighs, especially the inner thighs. As weird as it sounds, Capricorn likes to be touched on their knees, the back of the knees, the top of the knees. I know it sounds so weird, but ask any Capricorn that you know, they love being touched on their knees. Aquarius likes to be touched on their lower legs, so that would be like the ankle and the calf area, specifically the back of the calves. I know it sounds so weird, but yeah, they love the leg part. And of course, Pisces is feet. Any foot rubbing, feet action, that's all Pisces, okay? Each zodiac sign has...
You guys want to feel poor? Look at Khloe Kardashian's pantry. What the fuck is going on here? No pantry doors.
Nah, they look like a whole store. Is that a store? Nah, that's crazy. You know you made you got too much money. Can we get a little something? Let me get some of them relish. And what is that right there? Man, she got a whole store in her house.
Just wealth. You hear that? Ethereum. This one got me livid for no reason. We got plain breadcrumbs right here. Okay. 1 jar of breadcrumbs. Surely that's reasonable. Fucking psych, bitch. Italian breadcrumbs right there, next to the fried onions. Who the fuck has that many fried onions? You know you fucking ballin' when you got pickles on deck. I ain't never seen Vlasic pickles outside of the fridge. They're always just in the fridge from like 2017, one floating. She got 3 jars on the Lazy Susan. What in the goddamn fucking Jeff Bezos? This is what hotels think their snack bar looks like. Stupid ass quinoa. I don't know what this one says, but it pisses me off too. This one got me ready to blow a gasket. Ain't nobody like Fig Newtons that much. Biggest flex out of all of this, look at this. They got Chips Ahoy Chunky and Original. If that's the fucking chewy one, I swear to God, I'll move right the fucking right now. You guys want to feel poor?
Man, she got a whole store in her house. That's crazy.
How do you know something is after you?
Some people have a death mark on them. You can just look at them and be like, dang, you've had a bad life. There's people who have unfortunate things happen to them all the time. That is not no coincidence. I know this guy, and he will always get into these car accidents. These car accidents is not no coincidence. Some people just have a target on them. Spiritually, it can definitely be bloodline related. People really used to sacrifice their second born child. We are dealing with through our bloodline. We're still going through those. Exactly. It might even feel like things is crawling in your skin. I have a lot of people out there doing work, but not many people are doing real work that actually work.
How do you know something?
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck was that?
Don't do it.
The fuck?
Oh my
The
God.
fuck?
I knew it. That's how the crows and ravens be sung though. Ain't crows and ravens the same thing? They gotta be related for sure.
When you rubbing your hands together, do you feel yourself rubbing your hand or do you feel your hand being rubbed?
Don't stop now. I done already caught you. Over there looking like a housefly on a sandwich. You got them Birdman hands going. I seen you.
When you rubbing your hands together.
Dang.
I finally figured it out. I know exactly how to tell if you are truly in love with somebody. When you're in love with how someone makes you feel or what they do for you, that's not real love. You know that you love somebody when it has nothing to do with the relationship, when you truly just love their personality. You love the way that their eyes glimmer, the way that they speak, the way that they walk, the way that they talk, every single thing, just like that has nothing to do with the relationship, right? That means that you are genuinely in love with that person. But when you're in love with what they do for you, how they make you feel, the energy they give you, the physical gifts that they give you, or the services or whatever it might be, that means that you're in love with the way that they're treating you because you don't know how to give that energy to yourself. So in order to never run into a relationship again where you are using them like a business transaction, you have to make sure that you fill all of that energy yourself. You have to make sure that you take care of yourself, that you are so independent within the love that you have for yourself, that you fill your cup so much that you only give overflow to your partner. That's when you only attract in people that also give you overflow. They take care of themselves. You take care of yourself. You have to fill your own cup first. Don't realize whether it's true love. You know it's true love if you actually love them for who they are.
Knife.
Okay. Good night. Yeah, there you go.
Rendezvous.
That's why I don't understand why, like, yeah, man. Certain words just don't be like, that don't make sense. It's not, yeah. Yeah, that makes so much sense. And we call that 8. That's not how you spell 8, man. You might as well put ATE, 8. I don't understand it. I don't get it. EI. That's EI. EI. Oh my God. I don't understand the English language, man. Like, why would we spell words like this, man? It's stupid.
People. Piapple. P.O.P.L.Y. Hors d'oeuvres. Horse do-overs. Knife.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't get the last one. What? I gotta replay that. What was the last one?
P.O.P.L.Y. Hors d'oeuvres. Horse do-overs.
Okay. I still don't get it.
I know what the problem is. People think because you're laid back, you won't lean forward.
They be like, go up and talk to her. Bro, why you just sitting there? Go up and talk to her. Why you just sitting there staring? Go up and talk to her. I have untreated autism, nigga.
Okay.
Bro, I have social anxiety. I need a Percocet, bitch. I can't.
He said I have untreated autism. That's real.
Walk up and talk to nobody. They be like, go up and talk to her.
It be like that sometimes. It really do.
Here's a list of every zodiac sign if they had a superpower. Aries superpower, arguing. Good luck.
Oh my God. That is so true. Why do the zodiac signs, they just don't, it really defines that person. That's crazy. That's not
Beating them in any argument because
You're
to
not.
them, they're never wrong.
Exactly.
But they're always wrong. Cancer superpower,
Exactly.
master manipulation. This sign is the best at turning things in their favor. If a Cancer's in the wrong, no, they're not. Pisces superpower, gaslighting. The men and women play victim like nobody else. Good luck trying to blame them for anything because they gonna flip it right on you. Aquarius superpower, teleportation. Them motherfuckers be gone like a thief in the night. And they ain't sitting around arguing or being anywhere they're unwanted.
Exactly.
Peace. Gemini's superpower, camouflage. You want to turn up, they could be ratchet. You want to be a nerd, they could be in the books or be into anime or anything you want. Geminis are two-faced and bipolar and everything in between. Capricorn superpower is being unbothered. Good luck trying to get under this sign's skin because even if you do, they will not give you the satisfaction of knowing. Taurus's superpower is stalking. If they want to find you, they gonna find you. They're the best PIs in the world. Junie B. Jones got nothing on Taurus.
Nah. We some of us probably work for the CIA.
Hey, Nicholas, everyone online is asking for twins.
You know what you just said, sir. Y'all know what he just said. You're not slick. You're not slick.
What do you have to say about that?
Hey, who?
Nicholas.
You need to learn how to
Yeah.
You need to learn how to enunciate.
Yeah.
You need to work on your English language. It's Nicholas. Nicholas. Ain't no Nicholas. You trying to be funny?
You trying to be funny. Nah, he knew exactly what he said, man. Come on now.
Oh, we thought a pool party. Pull up, pull up. Whole time it's a party feature in the pool because everybody's standing around the pool like this.
Wow. Wow. Nobody in the pool. No one's in the pool. Isn't that's a pool party, huh?
You might as well have just called it the swimsuit party because ain't nobody getting in that pool. Oh, we thought a pool party. Pull up, pull up.
Stop scrolling. I have a message from your angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors, and I have them all written down right here, and I'll read them aloud to you.
Okay.
Hello, Chosen One. I know that the past few months have felt very weird and hazy, as if time is passing by way too fast and way too slow at all the same time. But this is because we are and have been really revealing things to you. Yet you feel calm and in control. That is because we are working on your amygdala, which produces the stress hormone. We are reducing your capacity to feel fear, which is the root of all negative emotions. Hence why you might feel numb, but yet know with absolute certainty what is true and what is simply an illusion. Because of this, you have started using your powers in your everyday lives without even knowing it. Now relying on your intellect and intuition to guide your actions and thoughts and emotions. You'll begin to receive interdimensional psychic information through symbols of multicolored light, hence why you have been seeing random rainbows everywhere. Some of you might even perceive a rainbow color that isn't perceivable by others. That is because your powers have gotten strong enough to see through the veil and firmament. Your frontal lobe got a major upgrade, hence the increase of clairvoyant powers. Your parietal lobe also got upgraded and you feel and see life everywhere. It might make you emotional sometimes. Finally, your occipital posterior lobe is now enabled so that you can now see and have multidimensional vision. This is why you keep seeing the samsara. You're about to remember how you are a soul having a human experience and how you are truly ancient and limitless and immortal beyond this 3D plane. We are endlessly proud of you. We are always with you. And yes, your wishes are still being granted. Be patient. Divine timing, remember? You deserve it all. Never forget that. We love you and are cosmically with you always.
Definitely. You definitely deserve it all, man. Well, even when you feel like you don't, you do.
Could only take one dog home.
Lady and the Tramp.
Okay. Classic. Okay, you a Disney girl?
Yes. Yes.
So, I heard that you're the one that wants to heal your generational trauma. Yeah, let's talk about it. So, this is you. Oh, this is your...
Alright, I'm gonna skip this video because last time I played this, I got copyrighted.
Y'all want to hear some wild? Oh wait, I'm gonna put the captions on so it bleeps that out. But did you know that American apples are intellectual property? Intellectual property, like you cannot grow certain varieties of apples because they are intellectual property. Why are they intellectual property? Because apple seeds do not produce the exact same fruit when you replant them. If you replant an apple tree, you might get any apple variety. You don't know what kind of apple you're gonna get. So in order to stop that, we graft all of our apples. And I just got I got more tea on the nutritional content of these apples. Stay tuned because it gets wild. Our apples are intellectual property.
I seen this. When I seen this, it got me. I ain't gonna lie.
It's time for women to take accountability for how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes. Not the old school hoes either that was on Backpage and Craigslist. Hoes that get online showing their full face, their full government is on their page and they're telling hoe stories, but they're not telling the whole story. So now women think that they man and they trick are supposed to act the same. Tricks and boyfriends, they supposed to pay rent and buy bags and buy shoes and take you out to eat 4 times a week, and it's never gonna fucking happen. Boyfriends usually ain't got no money. Tricks usually have money because they're emotionally unavailable and probably just terrible people who are only looking for power and control over a woman's body. But y'all want to take advice from these women. Y'all, now look, now men think they can buy pussy. Now when you looking for love, you go on a date, you shocked that the man think he paying for pussy by buying you filet mignon and some risotto. Yeah, we did that. We were a part of the problem. All these BBLs and stuff, y'all don't think that got something to do with how sex work and normal love life have somehow become intermingled and stuck together forever in a way that's irreparable? I'm just a bitch who smoke weed. Don't ask me.
Well, damn. Everything in this universe has a purpose, bro. So people out there sitting there talking about oh, I don't know my purpose. I don't have a purpose. I'm a waste of life. Bro, honeybees literally is the cause of all of our trees growing, bro. And all they do is get pollen and make honey, bro. You don't have to have the biggest mission. You have to be the biggest person on earth. As long as you alive doing what you're doing on earth, you're helping somebody. You're keeping this ecosystem moving, bro. Everybody has a purpose. Some people's purpose is just to be walking on earth saying hi to people. You know, it could be just that simple. And as long as you living and you happy, that you living your purpose, bro. We need more positive energy on the planet, bro. You don't have to be famous just to live your purpose, bro. I don't know who mixed fame with, oh, I'm living my purpose now because I'm famous. Or I'm living my purpose now because I'm rich. All these animals on the planet don't go off of money and they're living their purpose. And we need every animal on the planet in order for us to survive. You'll be surprised what a damn fly do to the ecosystem. You'll be surprised what a leopard killing a gazelle do to the galaxy. Like, it helps. You see what I'm saying? The body decays and it goes into the earth so more vegetation can grow. You see what I'm saying? Even death is purpose, bro. So if you alive and you made it out your daddy ball sack and you here, you are fulfilling your purpose as we speak. So love you, peace.
I be thinking,
Witch, burn the witch, burn the witch.
I know a spell that can summon Latina baddies.
Release the witch, release the witch.
Okay.
Is it me or is the sky glitching in South Dakota?
Have you guys ever seen the sky bleed fire and flash lightning at the same time, and it's accommodated with these crazy looking clouds? Y'all, what world is this? So lately I've been hearing that there's a war going on in the heavens, and it looks like it's bleeding into our dimension, you guys. Literally, these clouds are literally coming out of nowhere. And now, I don't know if you noticed, but now the Anunnaki are apparently tapping people's televisions in Georgia. But look at this, y'all. A new color has been unlocked. Oh my goodness. People all over North and South Dakota was capturing this beautiful nightmare. I don't even know what else to call this. Like, God is an artist. That's all I can say. God is an artist. Check this out. Look at this. Y'all, these clouds are literally touching these buildings. How? When? Look at this, y'all. There's a whole city up there. Y'all, can y'all see? There's a whole city up there. Those are skylines. What? Bro, this is literally, come on, bro. There's no way you're not telling me that it's not a ship. Come on, bro. And then this manifested.
Are you kidding me right now?
Does he got braids? Bro, these people are crazy. What is he doing out there? And y'all want to know what manifested out of the storm? This thing over here. What is that? Because that's not our sun, is it? Why does it look like something obfuscating the sun? There's something in front of the sun, isn't it, y'all? Something is going on. This right here was at one of the lakes in South Dakota. This is getting a lot interesting, y'all. These weird weather patterns are making the sky looking like Revelations out here, y'all. And y'all can see the time that we in. Let me know what you guys think about this.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're up here with the Patty Daddy. No, you niggas ain't never had none of these because y'all used to riding in the Patty wagon. Let's go ahead and get that Patty Pat.
Your higher self knows that you're destined for fame and success, and this video is your sign. You've always known that you're different and that you were meant for more, and this is your confirmation. The reason you've been blocked from success up until now is because you're an old soul on a mission. And you are being divinely delayed because you have a higher calling, which means that you are now syncing up with your soul's divine timing to get out there in the world and create massive impact, which means it is time to say goodbye to isolation. It's a wrap on all the betrayal and suffering you've been through, and it's time to step in to your most successful timeline. And we are going to activate that right now. So repeat after me. I quantum leaped into a brand new tax bracket. I'm a conduit for miracles and millions. Money is obsessed with me. Everything I want wants me 10 times more. My visibility is a sacred act of service. I am highly favored and blessed. Everything is always working out for me. And lastly, my name is spoken amongst the most successful people. This isn't manifestation, this is remembrance. Your future self already knows your destiny.
Hold on, cause she's talking about talking to her trees. I'm in the hood now. If somebody see me talking to the tree, just mind your fucking business. I want to see. This is a ghetto tree. He might not talk back to me. Hold on. Hi, are you happy to see me or something? If you can talk to me, move closer to my face. Move closer to my face. If you can understand me, touch my face with your leaf. Hold on, cause
the CIA literally ran mind control experiments called MKUltra. It's not just a theory, it's declassified. There's hidden civilizations beyond Antarctica. We sunk the Titanic in order to create the Federal Reserve. Operation Mockingbird changed journalism forever. The media is not just news, it's narrative. Our presidents are just puppets. We are in the middle of a spiritual war consisting of soul-level warfare and energy manipulation. The Matrix was a documentary, and we're living in the Truman Show.
There you go.
Who said that?
You said it. And you telling the truth. You telling the truth. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your mammy.
Oh.
All right, y'all. So today I'm at Red Lobster and I'm about to try the seafood boil. I'm kind of scared because I've been seeing mixed reviews about it, but I really feel like it depends on the location. But like, okay. I hope it's good because I'm really not in the mood to be playing with these people, and I will flip the fucking lobster tank. All right, y'all, here it goes. Let's see if it really looks like this when we get it done. All right, so I got me a purple haze. She's cute, but let's try it and see if it's actually good. All right, y'all, so we about to try it. It's good. It's not really strong, and it kind of tastes like grapes and oranges. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting from it. Careful, this is extremely hot. All right, y'all, so it's looking pretty good, and it smells good. I got some sausages to add in, because it doesn't come with sausages, but you can add it. And I am a messy eater, and I got on all these light colors, so I'm about to definitely tuck my napkin in my shirt, because I don't got time. All right, y'all, so I'm starting with the lobster. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, because I just do not want this to be nasty. Okay. Got the shrimp. At the store. The one I bought was
My bad. I got carried away.
All Caucasians are parasitic. They're parasites, right? They're the parasites of the earth. Literally, like when you look even at biology, you have red blood cells and you have white blood cells. If you have too many white blood cells, your body becomes cancerous, right? So white people are literally as above, so below. White people are literally the cancerous part of the earth. Anything that the sun.
Please stop letting people convince you to get that Labubu doll, fam. That Labubu doll is Annabelle's brother. You do not want to put this entity inside your house. Just like Sinner says, you have to invite them in. They make these demonic low dolls look very nice and very good, so your kids can be like, hey mama, I want this. And just that easy, your kid just invited demons into your house, fam. If y'all go do the research on this doll was created in replica of Pazuzu, which is a demon, fam. So don't invite Annabelle brother into your house, bro. Don't do it, bro. You need to be spiritually inclined with what's going on in this world, bro. This is the easiest way to wake up with scratches on your neck, nightmares in the house, shit moving like poltergeists in your house. Save yourself from all the stress and do not follow these trends, bro. Let them perish, because they're not spiritually inclined to know what and what not to get into. Do research before you invite anything into your house, bro. Voodoo dolls have been something here since the beginning of time, and it's so crazy how people don't know nothing about it. Like, don't know nothing about how entities are trapped, and entities can be trapped inside these certain dolls, bro. Annabelle should have showed you, bro. Chucky should have showed you, bro. Go do your research. Don't get this doll, bro. Let them boy perish. You see what I'm saying? Don't fall. That's a wolf in sheep clothing type doll right there. It look hee. But have y'all seen that movie Smile with them niggas that everything that glitter ain't gold, bro? Don't buy it. Love you.
Boy turned 31 today. Like, literally today, right now. So wish me a happy birthday. For two, I have a question. Like, feels like as I'm getting older, like I'm starting to like, bruh, like I just want to be in the house, bruh. I was already like a homebody. Like I'm already like an introvert and shit like that. But like, it's getting worse. Like, I don't want to be dealing with people. I just want to say, is this normal? Is this a normal thing? Like, when I got out here to LA in 2014, I was outside a lot, but then like, it just seemed like after like 26, 27, it kind of slowed down a little bit. I was still outside, but it slowed down a little bit. But like now it's like it'd be like, oh yeah, we having a party and such and such is throwing in, and I'm like, oh man, that shit, it don't sound appealing. I don't know if I want to go. Like now I'm in a state where I'm just locked in. I'm learning about assets and finances and all of that. So I'm just like, this is what really matters to me. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to ask. Like, is this a normal feeling, bro? But thanks for all the birthday wishes, and talk to y'all soon.
Dang. How many of y'all be feeling like that? Dang. Juice WRLD.
Because what we not finna do is keep playing these games like
Right.
we didn't see that.
Right.
F-A-N-D. You say it. I know a fan when I see one. F-A-N-D. Class. Spell it out. Sound it out. Pronunciate the bitch. That's what you just looked at. Niggas running around this bitch with fans on their feet.
Right.
I don't understand this world no more. Nothing makes sense.
It doesn't.
Nothing is adding up.
It doesn't.
That nigga had a big nigga's left hand. That was probably Cane Dog hand he had on his motherfucking foot. Or his fan. Or whatever the hell that was. I just looked at. Everything make me just want to go to sleep.
What is that, y'all? Is that a y'all? No, wait, a y'all.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to? Have y'all tasted honey buns lately? Shit got like a little plastic taste to it now, you feel me?
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Damn, TV shows. Back then, the TV shows used to raise us, start off funny, but taught a solid lesson by the end. Now it's just stupid stuff.
Holidays, man, used to be laughter, food, family running around and shit, real love. Now it just feels like another day off work.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Cook food. Seems like motherfuckers ain't sharing recipes no more, just taking it to the grave with them.
Music don't hit like it used to. Back then, a song could break you or heal you all in one track. Now it's just bass and booty shaking.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Church on Sundays. Church was a safe haven. Now everybody want to dress like they going to the BET Awards.
What's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Video games. Used to be able to beat a game and feel good. Now them bitches never end. Auntie, what's one
Yo, nah, that is so true. Dang.
thing that don't hit like it used to?
The only real answer is love. Keep God in your life, young buck.
And if that man popping up in your dreams, yeah, you're cooked.
Hold on, don't get this shit confused though. A lot of times when you're dreaming about a person that you have cut off or anything like that, it's not your energy that you're dreaming about, it's their energy. You have to remember that when you're dreaming, you are in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind sees all, it's the bigger picture, it's your connections to the divine. So if somebody is constantly thinking about you, trying to manifest you again, festering over the fact that you blocked them, when you dream, which is like you being connected to Wi-Fi, you being connected to internet everywhere, you are going to pick up on their mental energy. You're going to pick up on their emotional energy. That's just you telling yourself, hey, this is going on, so that you are conscious of it in the waking world when you get up. I literally had an ex who was trying to manifest me for years. He would be stalking my social media to see where I'm at, texting me all the time, the whole shebang. One day he texted me and was like, you don't be having dreams about me? My answer was no, that wasn't true. I was having dreams about him, but I did not let him know that because I understood that it was not my energy, it was his. Some of y'all will feel that and think that that's a sign for y'all to reach out. It is not. Let that man sit in the discomfort of his bad decisions. You have to understand how magical we are as beings. We're not taught about the spiritual side for a reason. When you pair focus or awareness with intention or a strong emotion, you are creating energy. Because y'all have been intimate and y'all have been in a relationship before, whatever the case may be, y'all have a connection, invisible cord. So it is easy for you to feel their energy and it's easy for them to feel your energy. That's why if you go to a bruja or you go to somebody who does magic, they'll do a cord cutting ceremony. Sound familiar? Don't fall for the bullshit. If you're interested in learning more about spiritual topics, I am doing a spiritual intelligence. Do you ever just meet somebody and it literally feels like you have found the male version?
If water holds energetic memory, why are we not using water as a conductor to manifest in our daily shower or bath? And also, water is said to reach every cell and subatomic particle in our body, including our DNA. Like, why are we not using our daily shower or bath or even drinking water to manifest our desired reality? You need to start doing this. If you want to learn more about why water is a conductor of memory and energetic frequency, you can look up Dr. Masaru Emoto, but I'm not going to give you a 20-minute explanation because you don't need it. This is how you're gonna quantum jump and align to your desired reality using water. When you get into the shower and begin to relax, your brainwaves begin to slow down into what's known as alpha. Alpha is like the gateway to your subconscious mind. We're not necessarily in theta, but alpha is still super, super powerful. So because of this heightened state of consciousness that you're in, you can begin to project what you desire to experience, like what you're trying to manifest. Begin to imagine living with that thing that you desire in that current timeline or reality. And you just doing this in that deeper state, not only are you reprogramming your subconscious, but you are also charging the water with energetic memory, with the frequency of what you desire to experience. And water is said to reach every cell and subatomic particle in our body, even our DNA. So you are not only shifting your subconscious programming, you are charging your entire body and existence with this new desired reality, meaning you are shifting your frequency, which is the root of your reality. If water holds energetic memory, why are we...
Add mayonnaise to boiling water.
That's where you shut the fuck up. When the fuck has that ever been a step? When in the history of humans has this shit ever been required?
Exactly.
When, my nigga? Cause I can't tell you. Then this nigga got a ring on. Who married this nigga? You letting this nigga cook for you?
Bro, I didn't even see he had a ring until he pointed that out. I'm not gonna lie. That is hilarious, man.
You getting poisoned every day. You just on purpose. Like, god damn. I give
You say you like your bitches natural, right?
Yeah.
Voila, nigga.
That's
Where we
fine.
going? I'm hungry.
That's fine.
You
Hey.
Stop that bullshit and get somewhere and sit down now. All of them screaming all over the place.
That sounds like somebody auntie. That sounds like somebody auntie. You can't tell me that's somebody auntie, man, saying that.
You never really realize you can't spell until your iPhone be like, I don't know. I don't know what you trying to say. And I just be sitting there because I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna use a simple word. Maybe if I use this simple word, it'll be better. Like they still will get the context of what I'm saying. But you want to use that big word that you was trying to figure out, and all the whole time you just missing the I. You never really realize you can't.
Right? The whole time you just missing the I. That's crazy. Dang. Like, you supposed to be helping me out, smartphone. You supposed to be the smart one. Right?
I gotta practice for when I hit a million.
Okay. Let's go.
Young Money.
Okay.
Hamili.
Okay.
Hamili. I'm going in. I'm a millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian here. My criteria compared to your career just isn't there. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil on a sheet top of. In my mind, cause I don't write shit, I don't got time, but my second minute I would go to the almighty dollar.
Here's how to know if you found the one. You know that you found the one when you feel it. You just know. You might be sitting there thinking, well, I've felt this way before, but they broke up with me. Yes. When you feel that an energy has such a beautiful resonance with you, that doesn't always mean that they're in the right headspace to stay with you. Unfortunately, some souls are meant to be with you, but they have chosen the free will to not heal. If a man does not tap into who he's meant to be, he can't be the man for you. If this woman is not aligned with who she's destined to be, then it's going to be very complicated. In this world, people are not being who they're destined to be. People don't know who they are, so even when they feel, oh yeah, this is the person for me, it's true. If you are not in alignment with who you're meant to be, you're not going to be in alignment with who you're meant to love. Here's how to know if you found.
Year the horse and year the dog is one of the best combinations in astrology. Kobe was a horse, he married Vanessa, born near the dog. They were tight together, they were really good. Kobe lived in California, founded Year of the Dog. He made it his home, he dominated there. Before that he was in Italy, founded Year of the Dog. So you see that Kobe, the horse, was always surrounded by his dog energy, and he was really successful. Again, until 2020 Year of the Rat, when he had his enemy year, but that's another story. Comment on your birthday, I'll tell you your sign and your best friend.
Okay. That is my time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I might lean, I might fall, I might save, I might spend, I might ball. Shit, I might call, I might not, I might ghost till tomorrow. First to admit, I feel good, but I'm flawed. Work on yourself, keep your family involved. Check on your health, never stress about the loss. If you move with respect, you'll attract what you want, that's a fact.